For example, distance was specified, not estimated. Every mile of the way was marked by a milestone. Each milestone gave the pertinent information a traveler needed to know. You knew at any point precisely how far you were from Rome, from Formi, from Capua. Every 5 miles there was a public house and stables, where one could find horses, refreshments, and if necessary, shelter for the night. Many of the public houses were quite magnificent, with broad verandas where drinks and food were served. Some had baths where weary travelers could refresh themselves, and others had good, comfortable sleeping quarters. The newer public houses were built in the style of Greek temples, and they added to the natural beauty of the scenery along the way.
Where the ground was flat, marsh, or plain, the road was terraced, with the right-of-way rising 10 or 15 feet above the surrounding countryside. Where the ground was broken or hilly, the road either cut its way through or crossed gorges on stone arches. The road proclaimed stability, and over the surface of the road flowed all the elements of Roman stability. Marching on the road, soldiers could do 30 miles in a single day and repeat that same 30 miles day after day.
Baggage trains flowed along the roads, loaded with the goods of the Republic: wheat and barley and pig iron and cut lumber and linen and wool and oil and fruit and cheese and smoked meat. On the road were citizens engaged in the legitimate business of citizens, genteel folk going to and from their country places, commercial travelers and pleasure travelers, slave caravans going to and from the market, people of every land and every nation, all of them tasting the firmness and the orderliness of Rome's rule. And at this time, alongside the road, a crucifix was planted every few feet, and on every crucifix, a dead man hung.
The morning turned out to be warmer than Caius had expected it to be, and after a while, the smell of the dead became quite unpleasant. The girls soaked their handkerchiefs with perfume and sniffed constantly, but that could not shut out the sudden waves of sweet and sickening smell which floated across the road, nor could it prevent a reaction to this smell. The girls were sick, and Caius finally had to drop behind and go to the side of the road and relieve himself. It almost spoiled the morning.